Today's video for How To Month, I will be showing you guys how to waterproof your makeup. This is gonna blow you guys away. You'll never believe what I do to put this makeup to the test, so make sure you stay till the very end. For this entire look, I'm going to be using as many waterproof products as I can, but if I don't have waterproof, I'll be using long wear products like this primer from L'Oreal. This is their 24-hour hydration primer. I'm using that as my base. And then I'm using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Waterproof Concealer. The way I'm using it is I'm applying it as a base underneath my foundation. And I'm applying this all over my lids, over my cheeks, everything. This will really set that base that's going to be super waterproof for the rest of our face. Next, for the under eyes, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Waterproof Corrector. So this is also waterproof. I'm applying this under my eyes and bringing it down my cheeks as well. This is waterproof, so our concealer is not gonna budge. This is great for weddings because if you're crying, this is not going anywhere. I didn't have a waterproof foundation, so I'll be using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Pro Matte Foundation, which is a long wear foundation, and I'm applying this over the waterproof base of concealer that we already applied. So this is really gonna just lock everything in. As my contour cream, I'm using a darker concealer. This is the NYX Gotcha Coverage Waterproof Concealer. This was the perfect color for a contour color, and I love that it's waterproof because this is going to make sure that our contour does not go anywhere. This is probably one of my favorite products from all the waterproof products. This is a waterproof powder from Catrice. This literally made my face bulletproof. This locked everything in. I sweep this powder over my entire face. For brows, I use the NYX Waterproof Eyebrow Gel. I squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand and then use an angle brush to apply it, and I actually really loved the way the brows ended up looking. The color was great, the texture looked really natural, and they didn't budge, they didn't move. Next, I use the NYX Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. It turns out that NYX has a lot of waterproof products, as you're going to see in this look. And I use that on my lid and blended it out, but I'm also going to use this later on in the look, so keep an eye out for it. All of the eyeshadows I'm going to use are waterproof, starting with this one from Makeup Forever. This is the Aqua Matique Waterproof Eyeshadow Pencil. I like to just kind of apply it straight on and then blend it out with my finger, or you could take a brush and rub it along the edge of the product and then apply it with the brush. I also applied a little bit on my lower lash line, and then I used the NYX Turn On Waterproof Eyeliner. I love the color of this product. It's this beautiful kind of goldeny, coppery color, and the texture of it is so creamy. So even though it's waterproof, you could apply it and you have time to play with it. I applied several layers on my lid and blended it out with my finger, and then I also went in and blended it out with a brush just to get those edges really beautifully blended. I added a little bit to my waterline, and I also smudged it into my lower lash line, and then I took my brush and gently smoked that out. For a slightly darker brown at my lashes, I used the IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. How creamy this pencil was, it was super easy to work with. I did a few layers of this as well just to get that consistency. And then as a last part of the eye look, I used the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Waterproof Eye Pencil in this beautiful gold tone. I used that right in the inner corner. I finished the whole eye look off with a bit of a waterproof mascara. This one is from SMASHBOX. And then I took my favorite waterproof bronzer. This one is from RIMMEL London, and I went a little bit heavy on the bronzer because it is waterproof. I really wanted to set my entire face again one more time, so I used it as a contour color and as a bronzing powder, and I applied it everywhere. I didn't have a waterproof blush, so I used the Tarte 12-hour blush, and I applied quite a bit. And then what I decided to do is to basically set the blush with the bronzer. So I applied bronzer over the blush, and since the bronzer is waterproof, it locked it in. And then I took that waterproof powder from Catrice one more time and swept it gently over everything, and that just locked everything in and made my face literally waterproof. You have to wait till you see the end, you're gonna be shocked. Here is that NYX eyeshadow primer one more time. I am going to do a little trick since I didn't have any waterproof highlighters. I mixed a little bit of the waterproof eyeshadow primer on the back of my hand with the NARS liquid illuminator. I mixed them both together, and since the primer is waterproof, it gave a waterproof consistency to that liquid highlighter. And now we know that that highlighter is going to stay in place and it will not budge. For lips, I'm using two products, the Orpha Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick and the MAC Pro Long Wear Lip Liner. These lip liners are kind of pretty much waterproof. I used it to line my lips, and then I went in and filled in my entire lip, so I have a nice waterproof long-lasting base. And then I went over that with the Orpha long-lasting lipstick, which was the perfect color for this look. Then another little trick I did is I took the L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour Gloss, and before applying it I used a waterproof concealer from IT Cosmetics a little bit on the center of my lip, and then applied the gloss over that. This pretty much made my entire lip waterproof. That concealer locked everything in, and then the gloss over it just set everything so nothing budged. And then as a final touch, I sprayed my entire face with the Orpha makeup setting spray. My face was so locked in, guys. I knew that after this nothing was gonna move, but I had to put it to the ultimate test. So here's the look before the water, and I've got a water bottle filled with water, and here we go. Test number 1, spraying water directly all over my face. We did not hold back with how much water we used, and I was so impressed. I couldn't believe it. I literally felt the water sliding off of my face. It wasn't penetrating my skin at all. It just rolled right off. So I knew we needed to test it even more. Got a huge bowl of water and I'm gonna dunk my face. Wait for it. We had so much fun filming this, by the way, guys. I couldn't believe it. The water didn't affect any of my makeup at all. The only part that was so slightly affected was my eyebrows, but everything else, the water rolled off my face. I couldn't believe it, and nothing budged, nothing smudged, nothing creased. I was so impressed by this test. The waterproof makeup works. You can wear this for weddings, for summer, for anything, for swimming, and your face will totally stay intact. Here is a before the water and after, and guys, I swear it barely looks any different, and I did not hold back with the water test. Make sure you subscribe if you like this video and want to see more how-tos. Add me on Instagram at Eman, because I'm doing special giveaways that you'll only find there. Hit that like button if you enjoyed seeing me dump my face in water, and I will see you guys in another how-to video very soon.